Good day everyone and welcome to Exile News, the weekly show that brings you all the important news and information on Path of Exile. Starting and finishing with the only piece of news about Settlers of Kalguur, and well, it's about the lore but not only, so stay with me for a moment and we'll see what I mean. So first part is about how this league was created and how it was integrated in the game, because this is the first piece of lore for the game that has to fit both PoE1 and PoE2 perfectly, meaning that some people actually noticed that in PoE2 we are going to walk around in Kingsmarch, and well, this is confirming that it is the same Kingsmarch that we are building right now, which on the historical side is kind of cool, the fact that we are building a city that we are going to walk in PoE2, considering that PoE2 happens around 20 years in the future from now. So that's definitely something interesting. And well, there's some NPCs which have interactions between them, and you can start to see that there is more to Rayclust than the actual continent made of entirely of zombies and wasteland that we're used to. So this is starting to develop a bit of a PoE2 storyline, and it's getting pretty interesting. The other part, however, is not about lore, but more on the technical side of how dialogues work in PoE. So you might have noticed that in Kingsmarch, NPCs actually start to greet you before you talk to them. That is especially noticeable with Stusian. If you've been sending regularly your shipments, you might have noticed that he has something to say when your shipment has returned, and what he says already tells you if you had a problem with your shipment or not. And I mean, I didn't even note, I noticed that, but I did not notice it was a new thing because it really felt natural. And also, GG also realized that it felt very natural, so they're probably going towards that direction. They definitely did so in PoE2. However, that requires a special crafting of the space of the city, because if you're walking in a crowded city and everyone is interacting with you, that sounds weird. Or while you're running past them because you're going to another place and they're trying to interact with you, that can sound weird. So it definitely requires a bit of trial and error and a bit of crafting for the perfect layout for NPCs and everything. Another thing that they tried to work on but wasn't really working right now is the fact that you could have NPCs walking around in the environment doing stuff like they were real people. For example, they make an example of going to the tavern, but they decided this time not to do it because it's not ready the way it is. I mean, if you're looking for an NPCs and you have to go around the whole city, like searching for it, that could be very, very annoying for the players. So there's a fine line between having the NPC going around and actually playing the game and having to interact with these NPCs. So there's still some work to be done there, but I'm sure they come up with some ideas that will actually make it possible, and that will make towns really, really much more alive in the fields. Like, probably, I mean, not like getting to the levels of, for example, Ultima, where you had NPCs like go to bed at a certain time and they were not available until it was morning. That's a bit too far, I think. Like a day and night cycle would be way too much, especially for a game pointed on efficiency like this is. But yeah, having NPCs walk around can definitely be interesting. You can organize events in town and have stuff going on. I mean, yeah, we'll see, but I can see it working one way or another. But yeah, I guess it was all for this week. And if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and a comment down below. Also, if you want to remain updated every week, be sure to subscribe to my channel. That was all. I've been your host Giorgio, and I'll see you guys the next time.